Welcome back to the flip side. We are still here with Spencer talking about his cross-country journey on his bicycle for charity. And I would love to know more about the organization, if you could give us a little history on it. And I know, you had said that you had been out there, but and along with that, what's next for the organization?
Okay. The organization, I went to Israel last year, and I discovered the organization, and I found out the guy that started it. It's very small. They just had their 4,000th surgery around Valentine's Day. So it was small, and that's kind of what I liked about it. It wasn't, a really big organization. The money I raise will go towards it and will help kids survive. So they have different branches all around the world.
Oh, really?
And so they have one in DC and stuff like that. And so they invited me to go speak in New York on September 8th and 9th. So I'm going to go there and present, my ride and everything, and I'm going to meet kids that it's affected and stuff like that.
Oh, gosh.
So it's going to be wonderful.
That has to be so rewarding after what you did.
Absolutely.
To be able to see the kids again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so it's $15,000 to save a child's heart is what it is. The cost of flying them there, the volunteer doctors, everything like that. So I'm still trying to raise. It's $19,000 is the GoFundMe, and that's what I'm trying to raise. I'm at $9,000 right now, so we'll get there.
And how can our viewers find that GoFundMe page?
So the GoFundMe page would be gofundme.com/pedal to the heartbeat, because I tied in biking and heart disease, so pedal to the heartbeat. And if you want to check out, I made daily videos. I wear a GoPro every day, and I brought my laptop. I was making videos. Sometimes it became too much. I'm a little behind. I'm still working on those, but the facebook.com/pedal to the heartbeat as well.
Okay. Well, as we were talking before the show, I watched some of your videos today, and they were so entertaining. And there's music to it, and like you had mentioned, your dad coming along, and just. I'm really glad that you did that, and I think it helps spread the message that
I definitely do. I'm a graphic designer at heart, and I love art and everything like that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to push my MacBook and my GoPro and all the batteries and the chargers and everything like that. So I did it, and I'm glad I recorded it. I brought a journal as well, but it kind of beats it. It shows people, the dogs are really this vicious, or secretly, like I'll be recording and someone walks up and they'll hand me a $100 bill or ask to pay for a hotel, and I want people to see that there really is amazing people out there. 99.9% of the time, there's great people. Everyone's like, did you carry a gun or anything? It's like, I didn't need to. I didn't even have a bike lock. So it was amazing.
Did you fall at all?
I had half clip-in pedals, half regular pedals. And I never messed with clip-in pedals before. My dad's like, you're gonna love them. I'm like, maybe. So I was in Virginia, and I just taken off. This is 5 days on my own, and I'm stopped at a stoplight, and I look both ways, and I'm waiting for the light to change, and my foot clips in, and I didn't realize it. So when my body shifted to look the other side, I fell over sideways, and my feet are, still clipped in. So I unclipped, everyone pulls over, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, this is super embarrassing, but I quickly learned how to use them, and that was luckily my only fall. A few more muddy sidewalks, but every time my foot unclipped and I caught myself. It was unbelievable.
You're very fortunate to not have been more seriously injured in order to get all the way to California.
Absolutely.
So Spencer, let me ask you. So you've talked about a lot of people being real supportive on the trail. How did they react when you told them why you were doing what you were doing?
It was pretty amazing. A lot of people, they would ask me, why did you pick this organization, stuff like that, and I'd explain to them, what I've told you guys today, and they would really take it in. And in a small towns, it was usually they listened better. In bit larger towns, everyone's hustle bustle. So not that they didn't listen, they just interacted differently. Like one example, I was in Illinois, I'm pretty sure it was. There's so many places, but I was in this I went in this Mexican restaurant. It had been raining on me all day. I was freezing, and I was, I walk in my bike outfit. I got the bike shorts on and the jersey, and I look crazy. My hair is crazy, and the room stopped. 60 people in this Mexican restaurant. They all turn towards me, and they look at me, and then they all go back to eating. And I found out. So 2 kids next to me, they were about 20 years old. They found out what I told them. So they're like, man, I want to pay for your meal. I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, it's okay. And then the table behind me wants to find out what I'm doing. So then when I go to leave, I find out that 6 different tables tried to pay for my dinner. And even better is that one table comes up and says, hey, where are you sleeping? And I said, I'm trying to do the cheap motel down the street. Like, I don't know about it. And he's like, well, I have a guest room. You're welcome to come back. So he got his pickup truck and he drove me back the way I came, about 10 miles, and put me up for the night.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like you've really maybe started a movement here. And I'm curious to know if there are other people, now that you've done this, that have expressed an interest to do the same thing, kind of like a Forrest Gump when he just started running cross country.
Absolutely. I've heard that many
Yeah.
times. I've gotten messages from people on Facebook. Hey, what did you take? What can I do? Tips for it. These people are planning, a year and a half in advance, and they'll tell me that, but I'm like, and I was like, I'll write all my list down this week. I'm still unpacking, but I'm going to answer them back. And I've got friends that are doing, they tell me they're doing different things than they would ever do. And that's just like amazing. So this is much bigger than me now. And when I got asked to speak on television here, I was honored. And I realized it's not for me anymore. It's for the children. And that's who it's for. And we'll raise some money and it'll be great.
Sounds like it's a
Tell
lot of
us
hearts.
what kids can get this done. Where's the pool of kids come from? Where's the folks that need the operation or whatever's provided?
They come from Africa, a lot of different continents like that, but I don't know the specifics of how to apply too much. Yeah.
Well, you brought a friend with you today, a little furry friend.
Yeah, this is
And
Miles.
I'm so curious to learn about Miles here. What's his story and how did you
So
meet?
Miles was great. He was great as a good support system. He was always smiling, as you can see, and even on the worst days, he's still hanging on my bike, laying back, enjoying it as I'm, pedaling and.
Did he get
everything.
wet?
Oh, yeah. Or I threw him in a bag, but I think the funniest thing was coming home from my flight in San Francisco, flying back home. In the airport, everyone looks at me with a teddy bear, and they all start laughing. And right as I get off the plane to BWI, the woman goes, "Oh, you look like you're ready for your ride." I had my helmet and my bag strapped over my shoulder, and I said, No, I just finished the longest ride ever. But
That is such a neat story.
yeah,
Well,
so he makes the videos, yeah.
Miles, it's nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming to the show. Well, Spencer, I really appreciate you being here, and just congratulations on everything. And I can't wait to see who's going to follow in your footsteps and save all these hearts.
Me too.
Great. All right, stay tuned. Thumbs up and thumbs down is next.